Hey gang, welcome back, and today we're going to check out a custom shaft made by Steve's Detector rods for the Minelab Equinox 800. I just want to say, this is not a sponsored advertisement. I'm not making a penny off this, so let's check it out.
That is amazing. All right, we're on our way. Nice. Sweet. This, my friends, one reality. So here's our old three-piece shaft, and it used this style clip with these screw locks, and these always gave people trouble. You know, the ends here would become detached. That's one problem that people were having. They break down here because the plastic is weak. The other problem a lot of people were having is that these things would strip out, and then you're running into issues where the thing doesn't lock up, and it's just not a great situation. Let's compare. Now this pretty beautiful looking carbon fiber shaft right here, this red color, it uses a cam lock assembly on the end. So when I have this shaft in here, it's what's going to latch it down and prevent it from moving, which is pretty nice. I'm just going to slide that in. Okay. Set it to where your desired length is, and then it locks right down, and that is not going anywhere. I mean, I'm pulling that as hard as I can. I'm a pretty, strong guy. So that's how that sets up right there. And then we're going to install this part on next. But the other part that you're going to see is that this right here, this screwed insert on the back is screwed in for a reason. All right. What this is for is that the version of this I bought comes with this weighted counterweight, or this counterweight. So when I insert this in here all the way, it's going to counteract the force of the coil. I mean, it looks like a silencer, doesn't it? It's crazy. But another high quality piece. I'll screw that right on there. And then it drastically changes the balance point of this machine towards the back, right out of the gate. So we're going to test it with all the stuff on. I'm going to set it up to the same length as the other shaft. That way it's an equal comparison. So here I set up this tripod, and I know it's perfect, it's got a little flat spot there, but I just want to show you quick where the balance point of the Equinox is with this 15-inch coil with the stock shaft. So here's my Equinox 800, the way I have it set up, the arm cuff all the way out to the end. I run the lower shaft one notch up from the very fully extended because I'm 6'6". Often I'm using the 15-inch coil, and that's where this weighted shaft is going to come in handy. And this is balanced. I mean, if I go further this way, it starts going off the nose. If I go any further this way, it goes off the tail. So this machine's always been very nose heavy for me. It does wear you down after a long day of field hunting, and it gives you less control when swinging around corn stalks and stuff like that. So let's see how it compares to Steve's Detector rods shaft. So now you can see that the length, all right, is actually moved significantly further back. It's closer to your arm, that balance point. And if I compare it to the length of the other shaft, just to show you, because the cam lock is in a little bit different position, if I line them up length to length, that's maybe 8 inches further back on the shaft. Now using this thing, it's amazing. It's so much easier to move around. It's like a whole different machine. You can maintain your control on the ground a lot better. And I would suspect that when I take this big coil, like I often do, out to the cornfields, what's going to happen is I'm going to have more maneuverability to like go around the corn stalks and do all that sort of stuff because I'm not constantly fighting to hold the coil up. Here's a closer look at the quality of the carbon fiber weave. Pretty nice. Here's that cam lock assembly. Real easy to pop it open, pop it closed. The shaft will pull right out to your adjusted desired length. So what's inside this counterweight that gives it its balance is these lead balls in these bags, and there's multiple in there. Okay, I'm sure you could take out, he gives you a couple bags when he ships these to you, so I'm sure that you could take out some of the lead shot if you want less weight, get more, add more weight, something like that. But he makes sure that when you're communicating with him right out of the gate, that he does a good job of fitting you with the correct amount of weight so you don't have to play with it on your own. So I hope you enjoy the review of this product, and he does, just so you know, he does a lot of other custom colors that you can get other than red, and I'll show that to you on the screen right now.
But he did mention that some of them aren't always in stock, so you might have to wait for them to show up. But contact him. His customer service is phenomenal. He's great to deal with. He's really going to help fit you to this counterweight quite well, and it revolutionizes how this machine feels. So I think if you're interested in something like this, definitely drop him an email. His contact information I'll put on the screen right now, as well as his YouTube information. He does have a YouTube channel. The website will be in the description below. And if you're interested in checking out maybe some of my other content because you enjoyed this, hey, check out the link above. Till next time, have a great day.